Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, hello, my name is Ashlie, A-S-H-L-I-E, and please don't forget to subscribe to me. Today we are doing another declutter. We are doing face primers and eyebrow products. So get comfortable and let's get right into it. I guess we will start with face primer.
Dun, dun, dun.
The Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This primer is super sticky on the face, but let me tell you, it grips makeup so well and it is so worth the price. I only have a little guy right now, but I do plan on getting the full size when I run out of this. So I do highly suggest you get this. It is definitely one of my favorites that is on the higher end of makeup. I really enjoy using this. It doesn't have a scent. It doesn't break me out. Like I said, it is a little tacky. It dries fast, but it grips your foundation like no other. So yes, this is one of my top favorites for sure. So I'm going to be keeping this in my collection. I have the Becca First Light Priming Filter. This is nothing very special, to be honest with you. I just grabbed a lot. Sorry, I dropped everything. What's new? See.
Here we go. Can't hold anything to save my life.
Where was I? So I grabbed a lot of the Becca products because they are going out of business, if you didn't know. And a lot of it was on sale. They are going to be done and gone and over with in September. So if you want to try any of the Becca products out, which their highlight is bomb. But as far as this primer, I'm not the biggest fan. There's nothing great about it, and I have others that I like way more. Goodbye. I have two of these Becca Velvet Blurring Primers for a perfecting base. To be honest with you, I don't even feel like it does anything. I rub it into the skin and it basically goes down to nothing. I don't feel any tackiness, any grip. I put my makeup on it and it really doesn't give it any extra last to my makeup. So I am going to get rid of these. And from Becca, I also have the Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. Again, you know, they're going out of business. I don't really feel like I need to keep any of these products because even if I did love them, I can't ever buy them again. So I'd rather just keep the ones that I love that are still available to buy and get rid of these. And two from Becca, I also had the Backlight Priming Filter. I do like their packaging. They're nice frosted bottles, glass, but I'm going to get rid of these for the fact they're, again, going out of business and they're nothing spectacular. They were a lot of money, and I have other ones that I love. From e.l.f., I have the Luminous Putty Primer. This,
here we go. I'm dropping it again. Why do I keep dropping everything? Why can't I hold on to anything?
I got the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. This with the Poreless Putty Primer are my absolute favorite primers of all time. Absolutely affordable. They're very grippy to the makeup. There's a lot of product. I've been using these for a very long time. I cannot complain. They make my makeup last for the whole work day. And they just look so nice on the skin. They definitely help with fine lines and wrinkles. They cover your pores. They feel nice and refreshing on the skin. They're very weightless. If you have very dry skin, I would suggest the Luminous Putty Primer, but it also just gives a really nice sheen and dew to it. But I have dry skin and the Poreless Putty Primer is not that bad as well.
And outside of my room, I have two big ass dogs that sound like they're wrestling, so let's just ignore them.
Ashley. So yes, these are my favorites, so obviously I'm going to be keeping them. NYX Professional Makeup, the Marshmallow Primer. It literally smells just like marshmallow. It smells so freaking sweet. I'm obsessed with it. It says you can use it alone or with foundation because it is also a I put it under my foundation, and you need to use a little product. A little bit goes a very long way. Love the way it looks. It gives a nice dewy, refreshing, beautiful look. Slightly tacky, but again, it gives a nice grip to the makeup, and I have absolutely no complaints, so I'm definitely keeping this in my collection. Physicians Formula Organic Wear Mineral Primer with Cactus Flower. Actually got this on sale. It is supposed to protect and prep skin all in one. It's infused with exclusive organic nourishing complex to balance and hydrate your skin. The key ingredients are aloe vera, jojoba oil, and cactus flower. If you apply evenly over clean face, blend with fingertips, can be worn alone or with foundation. I only use this a couple times. Very oddly enough, it feels gritty, like there's something in it. I just don't like that feeling. So for that alone, I am going to declutter. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer Dewy. It is very lightweight. It is infused with vitamin E. It's smooth skin for even makeup application. It'd be nice if I could talk today. I literally just got back from a barbecue and I am so freaking exhausted. It is like 8:30 at night while I'm doing this. But I love playing with my makeup, so anytime I get to touch it and just feel and talk about makeup, I'm there. So whether I can talk or not, just bear with me and let's get through this together. This face primer is very nice. It is nice and dewy. It gives your skin a beautiful, radiant look, and it is very nice and grips your makeup beautifully. Do love this, and it is almost empty. So I do want to try more of their primers because I did love this so much. It is so incredible, and it, again, is very, very affordable. I got this from Walgreens, and I have absolutely no complaints. I love using it. So I will be keeping this in my collection to use the rest of it and get another one. Hard Candy Sheer Envy Sensitive Skin Primer. Dermatologist tested, non-comedogenic, oil-free, silicone-free. It is for specifically sensitive skin. I actually got this from the dollar store, believe it or not. I really actually enjoy using this. It is actually better than some of the higher end primers. So if you have a Dollar Tree anywhere around you for one whole dollar, you really need to go try this out. Does not break me out. It is nice on my sensitive skin. It doesn't have any scents or anything crazy. I do enjoy using this, and for a dollar, shoot, she works. She grips in my makeup and looks beautiful on my skin. It's very lightweight, sheer, and gives a slight glowiness, lightweight look to my face. So I'm going to keep this in my collection. Around Christmas time, I got this Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer. It's a little cute sample. I haven't found myself personally too many things from Ulta Beauty brand that I'm obsessed with. This being one of them. It is mattifying. It is not a formula. I like having dry skin, so I'm going to declutter. Milani Supercharged Dewy Primer. It has ginseng. What else does this have? If I can read it. The lights are driving me crazy. Citrus extracts. Okay. Listen, y'all. If you like the smell of like citrusy, orangey, this smells so freaking good. It is supposed to extend your makeup wear, refreshes and smooths your skin. It is supercharged with really good ingredients such as citrus, turmeric, and ginseng extracts. Exhilarating citrus scent. It is an ultra dewy finish, so your skin looks vibrant and luminous. I absolutely love this. This is drugstore affordable. I will be keeping this. NYX Pore Filler Primer. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about this, and it is on the affordable side. It does grip my makeup very nice. I do love their formula, so I'm going to keep this in my collection. I have the Porefessional Hydrate Primer. Hydrate? What the heck is Hydrate? Hydrate Primer. I told you I can't speak English today. I have from Benefit the Porefessional Hydrate Primer. These for me are literally way overhyped. There's nothing amazing about them. I don't really like the formula that well because I feel like you put it on your skin and once it dries down and you're putting your foundation on top, your foundation just glides all over and moves on top of it because, again, it is very silicone-like and the silicone, it's just adhere to your skin that well. It says apply to face and blend with fingertips. Wear alone or under makeup as a primer. I really just think it's overrated and I'm not a fan of the formula, so I'm going to declutter this. And again, for the price on here, no thank you. It is way, way too expensive for no reason. From Marc Jacobs, I have their primers. I have a nice glass bottle, which I love their packaging. I think it's adorable. It just smells nice and refreshing. It grips your makeup very well. You can just use a little bit. It goes a long way. I just think it's absolutely stunning on your face. It's very hydrating and it just makes your face look so, so healthy. Your skin, but better. So healthy. So I'm going to keep these in my collection. Covergirl True Blend Base. It is a skin primer. It's supposed to minimize your pores, and it is this color purple. Let me tell you, it is beautiful. Visibly reduces and blurs pores while mattifying shine. Creates the perfect canvas for foundation, long-lasting, weightless feel. It is oil-free. It's suitable for all skin types. I am literally running so low with this because it is one of my top ones that I reach for every day. Super affordable and it works like a dream. So definitely keeping this. L'Oreal Paris Infallible Glow Lock in shade 130. It is long wear illuminating primer. It does grip your makeup so beautifully. It is nice and glowy. It's supposed to prep your face. It's smoothing, hydrating, blurring, makes your makes your fine lines and wrinkles just disappear. And it's just, again, it's so beautiful on your skin. It's so healthy. It just feeds your skin the hydration that it's looking for while giving a nice glow, beautiful, angelic look. So I'm definitely keeping this as well. From Evio Beauty, I have their Perfect primer. It is natural, vegan. It kind of just feels very lotiony. It's not a very super sticky feel. There's nothing incredibly amazing with their formula. I have a lot of drugstore brands that I'm more obsessed with and reach every day. I'm not really reaching for these, so I don't want them to go to waste. So I am going to give them to family or a friend. So I'm going to put this in the declutter pile. I actually got this primer, this green tea primer. It's supposed to prep and protect it. Vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free. There is nothing amazing with this primer either. It's okay. It's not really grippy as I like them to be. I got it in one of my boxies to try it out. And there is nothing amazing with their formula. I have other ones I reach for, so I will be decluttering this one. Okay, so this is a rough one. I have this L'Oreal Paris Magic Perfecting Base Studio Secrets. This is very, very silicone-like, and most of my foundations don't really like to sit on it. I've just been having a really hard time, and I want to like it. I really do, but I just personally can't get it to work. So suck it up, buttercup, and get rid of it. I did, like I said, I've been trying to use it, if you can't tell, and I just don't feel like it's doing anything amazing for my skin, especially putting on my nose. It just wants to move the foundation everywhere. It's not gripping to my nose. It just
drives me crazy.
Unfortunately, I will be putting her in the declutter pile. Maybe my mom will love this. I know this is one of her favorites, so I can give it to her. From e.l.f., I have their Illuminating Face Primer. It is super freaking gorgeous on the skin. This, at the moment, this at the moment has given me the most compliments on how glowy and just so dewy and healthy my skin looks. It's just incredible. This right now is one of my top primers. I get the most compliments, which what girl don't want a compliment? It is super affordable. I got this right from Dollar General, and it's lasted me a long time. You only need a couple pumps, and it's good for your whole face. If you don't have this, trust me, you don't know what you're missing, especially if you have dry skin. I don't know about oily skin. My skin's pretty dry to maybe combination, But this is, like I said, one of my absolute go-to primers every day. No Pore Blem Primer, Touch and Soul. Supposed to smooth and pore cover. This is just way too silicone-like for me. I don't like the way my foundations look on top of it. It's not too grippy. I'm just not having how expensive it is. Definitely going to declutter it to somebody else that can get more use out of it, that might reach for it way more than I do. Here's another Pore Blem Prime Essence. This is more of a liquidy type than the other one. The other one was more silicone. This one's more liquid type texture. And again, this is more of an expensive brand, so I'm a little shook it. I'm not a very big fan of the formula, so unfortunately, I have other ones I like. I'm going to declutter this. From e.l.f. This is a dew primer. This is literally just like jelly. When I say jelly pop, they mean jelly. It is super freaking thick. It is super duper dewy and sticky, and it literally will stick to your face all day. And when I tell you I use this on my best friend's face for her wedding day, it gripped on her face and her makeup gripped to it all day and night. This is one of my absolute favorites. It literally smells like strawberries. I absolutely love these, that I have a backup. So if you want to try e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer, trust me, you don't know what you're missing out. It is so beautiful on the skin. It is so refreshing, hydrating, and grippy. Definitely keeping these in my collection. And I have the NYX High Glass Face Primer. This also, like the e.l.f. Illuminator, it just illuminates your skin. It gives you that radiance, that shine, the grip that you're looking for. It does grip, and it does everything that it claims to do, so I'm going to keep this in my collection.
Hoarder. Onto the brow products, baby.
Okay, from Viseart, I have their eyeshadow.
Oh, here we go. We're already coming loose.
All right, we're back. So this is from Viseart, and they're a really expensive brand, so I'm shocked how chalky and these were. So you could tell on this side, they're a little bit shinier. These are for the brows, and they also have eyeshadow. It's an all-in-one kind of deal. I tried it a few times. Nothing I was ever obsessed with. They're okay at best. So I'm going to declutter this and give it to somebody else that could get more use out of them. There's just nothing phenomenal or pigmented about it at all. So if you can't tell, I like these. They are from Benefits. Give Me Brow. They are absolutely stunning. They keep your brows lifted all freaking day. Super pigmented, and you only need one dip. You don't have to keep dipping, going in for more product. They are super pigmented. I absolutely love these. Literally reach for these every single morning, whether I color in my brows with pencil or not. I have to end it with this and set them. They are my absolute favorite brow product at this moment. So I'm definitely keeping these. From e.l.f., I have their Instant Left Brow Pencils. I have 3, one still in a box. The one all the way to the right is actually way too light for me. I'm more of a brunette color. These are absolutely beautiful. They do have a thicker applicator, so if you're into that, like, that's good. But sometimes people are more into the... Is this broken? Or am I doing it the wrong way? I figured out how to use it again. So if you're into a thicker head, that can work, but if you want more precision, it might be too thick for you, but it does give off a lot of pigment. It is super affordable, and it looks so beautiful on your brows. I'm definitely going to keep these. From e.l.f., I have their Wow Brow. It kind of has the head like a mascara, but it is to put the gel in your brows to set them standing straight up. It is a very nice, affordable product. I really do enjoy this, and I feel it's a dupe for the Benefit. So when I run out of all my Benefit gels, I will be using this one. I get mine in brunettes, and they are just so beautiful. They last all day and keep your brows in place Love them. I will be keeping them in my collection. This Urban Decay Brow Blade. You get the very thin pencil on one side, which is absolutely stunning. And this gives us so much pigment, you barely have to push down in your brow. It's incredible. And this side has the liquid, so you can literally like basically microblade in the front of your brows to give it that fake brow hair look in the front. I absolutely love doing that. I really do wish it wasn't as pricey as it is, but it is a little bit on the pricier side. But in my opinion, it's worth it. I mean, I love that it has both sides. It really, really helps and make things go really fast. Definitely keeping this in my collection. I really do enjoy using it. All right, so I have a Milani pomade and an LA Colors pomade. I haven't had too much luck using pomades, to be honest. They come in a little bit too dark for me. It's harder for me to have control over them. I never reach for them. So even though they are really good formulas, I just find it a lot longer for me to work with them, and it takes forever. Like, nobody wants to sit there and mess with your freaking eyebrows for 30 minutes. I'd rather just put a quick color in, put a quick gel in, set it, and be done. So I will be decluttering these. Okay, I have two of these. They're the Brow Contour Pro. They have everywhere from like light contours to really dark. One is a little bit too light for me, so I will be decluttering this. I really do enjoy the formula though. This one has the darker shade that I like. They are extremely pigmented. It has the highlighter, it has a definer, and it has a deep shade. My fingers aren't working. A lighter shade and the highlighter. So it has a handful of things. It is really, really incredible. I really like things that have so many products in one. It just makes it very easy for travel. So I'm definitely keeping that. All right, and also from Benefits, I have the Precisely My Brow Pencil. Unfortunately, with these, if you don't use them every day and keep them moistened up, they do dry out extremely fast. And for the price you're paying for them, I don't know that it's worth the hassle of making sure you use it at least once, like every other day. So I will be keeping one, but the other two are going to have to go. And I probably would never repurchase them just because how fast they dry down. So yes, I'm going to be decluttering two, keeping one. From e.l.f., I have the Shape and Stay Brow Pencil. What it is, it's kind of like a wax. You put some of the wax through your brows and you comb it through. And it actually really does help defining your brows. I really, really do enjoy using this. It's just like a clear gel or a wax, and it's very affordable. I'm definitely going to keep this. From Trestique, I have their brow product. Their brow product. It is a thicker head, and I just tried it a little bit on my wrist, and it actually hurts. It's extremely dried out. I could basically break my skin freaking going as hard as I just was. I do love their packaging, but unfortunately, this one has just dried out. I haven't reached for enough, apparently, so I will be tossing this. I have from Huda Beauty their brow pencil. It is nice and thin, and it has a spoolie on the other side. I want to like this, but again, this one actually dried down really fast, and I'm not even sure why pencils tend to do that. It doesn't give off much pigment. You have to push down hard, and it just hurts at that point. So I'm really not interested in keeping this in my collection anymore. I'm going to be decluttering, so goodbye. From e.l.f., I have their Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. This one is, if you get off, one of my favorites as well. It has a nice thin tip, which I love because I do love drawing in my own brows and I don't ever want them too blocky. Duh. This is very affordable, beautiful on my eyebrows, and it helps me not super draw them on to look a little crazy. Definitely keeping this girl in my collection. From LA Girl, I have their Shady Brow Pencil. Literally got this from the dollar store store. Let me see if you can tell. Try to get a zoom in. It literally just leaves little pieces of pigment. It is just really rough on the skin, and it's literally so blotchy. So even though I wanted this to work because she was only $1, it just doesn't. It's just not a great formula, so I will be decluttering. Since I started makeup, I have had this in my collection, $1 Billion Brows. And it is an absolute gorgeous formula. It is like butter, super soft, easy to use. It has a nice thin side of your product, and it has a spoolie on the other. It is absolutely gorgeous on the skin, and I'm definitely keeping this because I could never let this go. I've tried. This is a good one. Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Crayon. This one works super good. It's soft, it's pigmented, a great formula. So I'm definitely keeping that. Last but not least, if you couldn't tell, it's also the Ultra Precise Brow Pencil from e.l.f. I had to get a backup because that is how good their products are. So if you can't tell from this video, I love a lot of e.l.f. So I hope you enjoyed my declutter. I did do a really good job getting rid of a good amount of products and keeping a lot of products.